I just got in my torque limiting bar and socket set. Now, this was a gift, but I chose this once I realized how easy it was going to be to change like the tires on my truck, or to even just tighten nuts on some machinery that I work on. Now, if you're not familiar with how this works, basically when you change a tire, you take your impact, you take the right socket like this, and you take the lugs off. Then when you put the tire back on, you put the lugs on, you can only tighten them so much, and you have to take a torque wrench to get the right torque specified by the dealer. So this way, all you do is you go to that foot-pounds, like if you need 120 pounds of torque, instead you just take your impact, you take the nut that you already used, and you put it on here. Now, what this bar does is it basically twists at a certain foot-pounds, and it won't let the socket go any farther. So it won't let it keep tightening up. So this set, I'll go over it, I'll show you up close, you can kind of see what you get with it. This set comes in this nice carrying case. It has 2 latches to keep it shut. Now you got 4 torque bars, and then you got 4 ratchets. A 17 millimeter, 19 millimeter, 21 millimeter, and 7/8. Now your torque bars jump in, it jumps in 10s. So you got 90 foot-pounds, then you got 100 foot-pounds, 110 foot-pounds, and 120 foot-pounds. So this socket's going to fit most lug nuts. You want to check on your car to make sure, or your vehicle, just to make sure that these do fit. But the one that I'm using today is a 21 millimeter, and it has 120 foot-pounds torque, which is the biggest one. So we're going to go ahead and test this out and do a tire rotation. Okay, so I've rotated the tires. We got them back on. I've hand tightened all these lug nuts. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get the 120 pound torque bar. I'm gonna put the 21 millimeter socket on it, and we're gonna hit with our impact. Once we've figured out that it is all the way tight, we're gonna go ahead and check it with our torque wrench. Okay, if you notice, it's not turning anymore. So that means it should be up to 120 foot-pounds of torque. And I'm gonna check it. Now normally I wouldn't check it since I have these torque bars. You don't have to check it, but I'm gonna check it just to show that it is at the proper torque. All right, so it looks like the lug did not move at all. So I'm gonna bring it up to the camera so you can see 120. That's it, so we're at the proper torque. So I would say that that was a good test. It works. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten all these lug nuts and get it put back together. All right, so that was super simple. It was nice to have this little guard so that I didn't mess up any of the rims. And the fact that the torque bar just went straight to the 120 foot-pounds of torque made it super easy. So if I have to do a trailer that's a lighter one and then move back to the vehicle, I can go back and forth or just grab the one I need. This is gonna make it so much easier to get the foot-pounds of torque that I need on those lug nuts and not have to go back and forth between different wrenches and different sockets. So this definitely has earned my seal of approval, and I absolutely love this toolkit.